Hey viewers, welcome to a new episode of Poker Advice. I just got moved into a new place, that's why it's been a while since I've been able to do an episode. But without further ado, here's episode 2. Enjoy. Hey viewers, it's Reed. I'm going to talk to you today about 2 skills that I think are really underrated on the poker table and also in life in general. Those are patience and perseverance. To really be a good player, you have to see a lot of hands and be willing to throw a lot of hands away. Patience and perseverance can take you a long way in your personal life too. You know, if you're going to college and you can't afford all your classes at once, are you willing to take 1 or 2 and keep at it and grind it out? Are you willing to keep job hunting after a couple months and not being able to find anything? Are you willing to do the things that other people are not willing to do to make yourself a better player? So keep that in mind. Leave your comments below of how long you've gone without ever playing a hand in a game of live poker. You know, you don't want to never take a risk in poker. That's not what I'm advocating, but you definitely want to manage your risk in poker and take your chances at an opportune time to maximize your returns on the poker table. I went to a new venue this last week called SRO, Standing Room Only, on Houston's west side. It was a great atmosphere, met a lot of good people and some real solid players, and also had a chance to check out their steak special. They got a steak special for $8.99, includes a potato, and I mean that's pretty hard to find in this day and age. Seems like you're always running into $14, $15 steaks. So I'd recommend that highly. They also had crawfish and stuff, but enough about that. If you're not in Houston, just look up on Google, free poker leagues, and then type in your city name and see what you can find out there. I think you're going to have a better experience than if you were just staying behind a laptop. Well, anyway, let me show you a couple hands I played over at SRO this week.
Hey guys, so this is the new table overview. Hope you like it. Let me know if you like this better than just me directly on camera. I thought it might give more perspective of the table in general. So, anyway, this is at SRO. I ended up playing 2 different games at SRO total, and one I took first place on, the other I think I finished somewhere in the middle. So, this first hand, I'm not going to show you my whole cards immediately. I want you guys to kind of guess what you think I might have. As you can see, there is 600 in the pot right now. That's what the pink and the black chip is. The pink chip is 500 and blacks are 100 at this venue. I start out the big blind, and we have 2 callers after me. But when it goes back around the table to small blind, he raises 500, which sends up a red flag to me. And though I do have a pocket pair on this hand, I'm going to play it a little more conservatively because I want to see exactly what this gentleman immediately to my right has. After the initial round of betting, it's really going to come down to what comes out on the flop. I have, just to give you guys a clue, not a low pocket pair. It's a pretty decent mid pair. So hopefully there won't be too many face cards on the flop. And as it happens, we had a queen and a 5 and a 3. So I'm going to definitely initiate some betting here to try to push some other people out of the hand. It does induce 1 fold here to my left, but the other gentleman is going to stay in the hand. I got a little table talk going, which is good. Just trying to feel people out and see what they might have. And now it comes down to what does the gentleman to my right have. So let's see if he raises or not. So I did try to initiate with a $600 bet, and he comes back around and he puts himself all in, which was $2,050. At this point, I got to assume that I'm beat. So, I'm just going to check my cards again so you guys can actually see my whole cards here. But it's already in my mind that I'm going to fold this particular hand. I feel like he has either paired up the board or has a better pocket pair. And in this particular circumstance, I'm right. And not only that, but I have to consider that the people after me have a decent hand as well. If they are willing to stay in on an initial raise. And this gentleman had aces next to me. So that's the first hand. Hand number 2 here. Here's kind of an opposite situation of the last hand. This one I have pocket aces, and this is what I would recommend to do to play them. I definitely recommend raising anytime you have a strong pocket pair, like aces especially. You don't want to scare everybody off necessarily. By going all in or really pushing hard, you're not going to really maximize your value. So, playing it a little lower, playing it at 600, generally will induce some people to stay in the hand and contribute to the pot. Now we had a real high card flop. You'll notice they're all face cards. So this is going to make me nervous. I'm not going to let anybody stay in for free. I'm going to go 2,500 to try to get people out of the hand. I don't want to see anybody with a face card. I just show to let them know that I had a hand of strength, and to let that go in their memory journal for later on, that I'm not playing crap cards and that I'm showing myself as a tight player in this situation. So here we are in hand 3. On this hand I have ace 8, which is a pretty strong hand considering the number of players and position on the table. The gentleman across from me ends up going all in on this hand, and with a hand like ace 8, I'm not going to go anywhere. An ace in this particular situation is pretty powerful. I don't have anything as of yet, so I'm not going to really raise or anything. I'll go ahead and see the flop for free. At this point, though, I do want to protect my hand. The gentleman next to me asked, hey, do I want to check it down? And that would be collusion. I can't do that. And since I want to protect my hand, I'm going to go ahead and go all in. The guy next to me doesn't like it, but hey, that's poker. And, that helped me actually get to the victory on this particular game. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Poker Advice. Let me know what you think of the table overview in the comment box below. And until next time, take it easy.
I got it.